The Premier League is back this weekend with a lot of entertainment, a lot of primetime games. What come next? This is the question we have been asking this past few weeks. What direction is the league going? It is going to be competitive. It is going to be entertaining. I cannot wait for the action. Let us dive in. Let us have this conversation. Join me. Let's go. Welcome to Football Madness. Remember to like, remember to subscribe, remember to share this. Now let's go have some fun. Let's go. Back again to another week of Premier League review and preview show. We are back for another transcending, another entertaining, another fantastic episode. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this show. If you are just joining us for the first time, you are absolutely welcome to the Football Madness platform. On this platform, we discuss all footballing topics with a little bit of humor, a little bit of banter. We mix it all up. Sit back, enjoy it. You are going to have a good time, guys. Remember to like, remember to share, remember to subscribe, hit that notification button so you can be alerted every time we post a video. For our returning subscribers, thank you. Our numbers is growing. Thank you for the support. Thank you for always showing up, always sharing, always liking. Thank you. Continue to stay locked in, continue to stay dialed in, guys. Remember to like, remember to share, and remember to subscribe. Let's keep it going. Let's keep growing the platform. This weekend, we have a lot of games that is going to be entertaining. It's going to be transcending. I cannot wait to see this game. For the first game we have this weekend, we have the game between Manchester United versus Manchester City, the Manchester Derby. This is going to be a crazy game. They say whenever Derby comes around, remove form out of it. So right now, Manchester City are not in the best run of form. Same goes for Manchester United. Both sides have pretty much, they drew their last 3 games in the Premier League. They are desperate to pick up maximum points, so this game is going to be entertaining. It's going to have a lot of key moments. I think for Manchester United has a new coach, Michael Carrick. He has stepped in after Amorim left. So now we are going to begin to see his own philosophy, his own style of football. I believe Manchester United is going to go from playing 5 at the back to playing 4 at the back. So it's going to be interesting to see how they transition and how they adapt to the new coach style, philosophy, and tactics. We are going to see, but it's going to be interesting to watch. I think Michael Carrick is a competent coach, but I don't think he's the one for Manchester United long term. I don't think he has what it takes to lead a team like Manchester United to where they want to be, at the top of the table, competing for the league, in the Champions League, competing for the Champions League. Now, I don't think Michael Carrick is that guy. So I think this is like a short-term fix. And then when they get to the summer, they are going to reevaluate. Or who knows, it might go so bad where they will have to reevaluate sometime during this season. Who knows what direction is going to go. But currently, Manchester United is not in the best run of form. They drew their last 3 games. They recently lost in the FA Cup. So Manchester United right now is struggling. Well, we are going to see what they have in this game. It's going to be an interesting watch. I look forward to seeing this game. The last time we saw Manchester United, they drew 2-2 to Burnley. To Burnley. Sesko showed up. Bruno Fernandes showed up. It was an interesting game, but Manchester United defense couldn't hold out Burnley. So going forward against Manchester City, that defense is going to need to step up. They are going to need to play out of their mind. They will need to have a perfect game for them to survive Manchester City. Manchester City right now is trying their ultimate best to keep pace with Arsenal. Arsenal has a 6-point gap over Manchester City at the top of the table. Manchester City is trying to keep pace with them. So this is a game that Manchester City is going to be looking for maximum points. Manchester City, on the other hand, they've gone into the transfer window. They pick up Semenyo. They are looking for goals. Right now, Haaland is the only one scoring most of their goals. I think over 45% of their goals this season have been scored by Haaland. That is not good, and it's not good enough for a team that want to compete at the highest level. You need to share the workload. You need to distribute the workload. If you want to be the best, you have to have all your players stepping up. You have to spread the workload. It cannot just be a one-man show. And that is where Manchester City is currently struggling with, trying to get goals from the rest of the team apart from Haaland. Semenyo has come in now. He's going to help them with goals and assists. That's a player that we've seen his form this season. He's been fantastic this season for Bournemouth. We already know he has talent, he has the energy, he has the skill set to deliver at the top level. So now he needs to go out there and show that he can play at the top level. So we are going to see what he has for Manchester City. I believe he's going to start this game against Manchester United. It's going to be an interesting watch. It's definitely going to be an interesting one. If you're a neutral fan, you want to grab your popcorn, you want to grab your drink, you are going to enjoy watching this game. It is going to be an entertaining game. For Manchester United, the key to victory for Manchester United is going to start with their defense. Their defense have to be superb. Their defense have to be perfect for Manchester United to win this game. There is no two ways about it. Their key to victory, the primary key to victory for Manchester United is their defense. The secondary key to victory for Manchester United is still their defense. Their defense is going to be the one that win them this game. If they are to win this game, their defense have to play perfect football. You cannot give anything away, because the attacking line of Manchester City with the addition of Semenyo is going to be a force. It's going to be something that Manchester United have to be worrisome about. They have to be concerned about the attacking line. What are you going to do for Haaland? What are you going to do for Semenyo and the likes of Doku? It's going to be waves and waves of attack. Cherki, Foden, yes. The attacking line for Manchester City is going to be coming against Manchester United. But Manchester United defense need to hold up strong, and they need to be accountable. They need to make sure that they do not get complacent. They do not fall asleep. For 90 minutes, they need to make sure that they are dialed in from the get-go. That is the only way Manchester United stand a chance in this game. If they are to get anything out of this game, their defense is going to have to do it for them. Another key to victory for Manchester United in a game like this is going to be their midfield. You see, the midfield battle against Manchester City is going to be paramount. I know Manchester United is not going to win the midfield battle against Manchester City, but they have to make sure that they find a way to contain Manchester City midfielders. Find a way to contain them. If you are dropping back and you are playing defensively and you want to play on the counter attack, make sure that you give them the ball in a place that is not going to be dangerous. If you are losing possession, lose possession in a space that are not going to be dangerous. Do not lose possession in key areas. Do not turn the ball over where it's easy for Foden and Cherki to make transition towards Haaland. That's something you do not want to do in this game. Be aware, be sound, be alert. This is how you win this game. Defense and the midfield. That is what is going to help Manchester United if Manchester United are to win this game. On the other hand, for Manchester City, the primary key to victory for Manchester City is going to start with their offensive line. They have to take their chances. The wingers, the midfielders, they need to step up and they need to create chances and get goals. It cannot be a Haaland show, and it cannot be Haaland on Haaland alone. Semenyo has come in. I believe he is going to help them, but nonetheless, the rest of the team, the likes of Doku, the likes of Cherki, and the likes of Foden need to step up too. They need, even Silva, they need to make sure they find a way to get goals and assists. That is how you are going to win this game. It cannot be Haaland and Haaland alone. Unless you don't want to keep pace with Arsenal anymore and you are okay with drawing. Manchester City drew their last 3 games. That is a poor run of form for Manchester City. They recently played their FA Cup game and their Carabao Cup game, which they won, scored a lot of goals. I believe that is going to boost their momentum going into this game. So Manchester United defense need to make sure that they are ready for this game, because this game is not going to be an easy one. It's going to be a hard-fought battle. The secondary key to victory for Manchester City in a game like this is going to be their midfield. Their midfield have to step up. I cannot say this enough. Their midfield have to step up. Whenever Manchester City drop points, it is game that their midfield did not step up. Their midfield were not able to convert their chances. But in a game like this, their midfield have to step up, and their defense have to be sound. They've taken a lot of injury in their defensive line. The new players that are stepping in, they need to make sure that they are ready to go. The likes of Ake has been playing good football so far, but we all know that Ake is an injury-prone player. 1 minute he is available, and the next 5 weeks he is out. So they need to make sure that they are wrapping him up in the bubble and keeping him fit for the time being till they can get their players back from injury. Ake is going to be important for their defense. But I think this game is going to be an interesting one. I think it's going to be entertaining. There's going to be a lot of factors that is going to shape this game. A lot of this game is going to be end to end. Just get ready. We are going to be entertained. There is going to be goals. There is going to be goals in this game. This game is not going to be a game that is boring or zero. No, we are going to be entertained. I promise you, this game is going to have everything that we are looking for. For the next game we have on our list, we have Chelsea versus Brentford. Chelsea recently signed a new coach. Congratulations to Chelsea. Mr. Liam Rosnell has come in. It's now their new coach. So now we are going to start seeing the transition for Chelsea. Chelsea also another team that is transitioning into a new tactics, a new philosophy. Since they have brought in a new coach, we are going to see him start implementing his own philosophy, his own tactics, and that is going to take time. Same for Manchester United, and it's the same position Chelsea found themselves. It is going to take time. Rome is not built in a day. This new coach, Mr. Liam, is coming into this team. Man, I feel for him though, because this Chelsea project is not an easy project, and for The level of experience that this guy has as a coach, I don't think he has what it takes to do the job for Chelsea. This is another shortstop experimental project, because I don't think that this coach has what it takes to lead Chelsea to where Chelsea wants to be. This is another coach that is going to be there for a short while. I don't see him being there for a long time. He's going to be there for a short while. Either he gets fired or he leaves amicably, but he's not going to be there long. I don't think he has the experience and the skill set that it takes to take Chelsea to where Chelsea want to be. But nonetheless, he has the job right now, so he has to do his best. We are going to start seeing his own philosophy as the week goes by. Game after game, he's going to start implementing his own style. We saw him lost his first game to Arsenal in the FA Cup, even though Chelsea have not been in the best run of form. Chelsea pretty much in their last 5, they've won none in the Premier League. They drew 3 and they lost 2. They've been in a terrible run of form. And bringing in this coach now, at this point now, I don't think is the best, is the smartest idea, because Chelsea problem was never Chelsea problem was not a coaching problem. It was more about the players and the skill set that the players have. That is what Chelsea problem is. Chelsea players is the problem, not Chelsea coach. But hey, that's my own opinion. But going forward against Brentford, this is going to be an interesting watch. It's going to be an interesting game. I think Chelsea is going to have what it takes to win this game, but I don't think it's going to be an easy game. If Chelsea are to win this game, they will have to dig deep. They will have to play a perfect game. They will have to give everything they've got to win this game, because Brentford is not an easy side. Brentford right now is seated in 5th place, and they are not there by chance. They are run of form right now. They've won 4 out of their last 5 games. Brentford right now are playing out of their mind. They are picking up maximum points. They are in 5th place right now, over Manchester United, over Chelsea, over Newcastle. So you can see how Brentford, I think Brentford right now is performing at a superb level. So Chelsea going forward against Chelsea is not going to be an easy game for Chelsea. Chelsea will need to play a perfect game to beat Brentford. The key to victory for Chelsea is going to start with their midfielders. Majority of those midfielders have not been playing to their best and full potential lately. The likes of Caicedo, the likes of Enzo, the likes of Palmer, they've been playing at a subpar level. They need to get back at playing at the maximum level if they ought to win this game. That is the only way Chelsea come out of this game victorious. Is going to start from the midfield. If you show up that day, you show up with your maximum energy, your maximum effort, playing to your best and your full potential, Chelsea stand a chance. For those Chelsea 3 midfielders, Caicedo, Enzo, and Palmer, they are going to be the key if Chelsea are to win this game. If Chelsea is to win this game, that's where it's going to start from. Then the secondary key to victory for Chelsea is going to be their defense. What is the plan that they are going to have for Igor? Because right now, Igor is having the time of his life. The man is scoring goals for fun. Even Shade, he is scoring so much goals right now. Brentford attack is looking good. They are scoring goals for fun. Brentford are not struggling to see goals. Their problem that Brentford have right now is struggling to keep a clean sheet. Yes, Brentford might have that problem, but Brentford don't have problem scoring goal. The last time we saw Brentford, they defeated Sunderland 3-0. Brentford is having the time of their life. So going forward, this game is going to be an interesting watch. For the neutral fan, you are going to enjoy watching this game. Stay tuned, stay dialed in. You will enjoy watching this game. But I think Chelsea should be okay in this game. I think Chelsea should have everything it takes. They're going to be playing at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea is going to be at home. I think Chelsea should have what it takes to win this game. It's going to be an interesting watch. For the next game we have on our list, we'll have the game between Liverpool and Burnley. On a normal day, I would have said this game is going to be an easy game. It's going to be a walkover. But the Liverpool we've seen this season have not been consistent enough. You don't know what to expect. It's been like they've been playing boring football. It's not been entertaining, especially to me. I have not find myself watching Liverpool game and going, oh, this is entertaining. This is primetime football. No. So going forward against Brentford, this is going to be an interesting one to see how the matchup makes sense and how the matchup tactically against each other is going to be an interesting one. I think Liverpool should win this game, but hey, you can never say lately. You don't know what direction and which Liverpool team is going to show up. So that is Liverpool problem. But the key to victory for Liverpool against Burnley is going to be the offensive line. They have to start taking their chances. They have to start converting their chances. I think Ekitike is back from injury, so that should help the Liverpool attacking line. The last time we saw Liverpool, they drew 0-0 to Arsenal with no recognized striker on the team. No Isak, no Ekitike, and also at the same time, no Mo Salah. So going forward against Brentford with the return of Ekitike to the team, I think that should give them a boost in the attacking line. That should give the forward at least a target man that can help them shoot on target and help them look for goals in that game. So it will be an interesting watch. Burnley is probably going to play a low block. Burnley is going to pack the box on a slot. This is a problem that you've had all season with the side that have been packing the box, the side that have been playing low block. You have to at some point get to the stage where you have an answer to this problem. You cannot struggle against low block all season. At some point over the course of this season, you have to get to the point where you figure it out. You find the answer to this problem. And this will be a good opportunity for you to start against Brentford. Find the answer to the Brentford defense. Brentford is going to play a low block. They're going to try to play on the counter attack. They're going to be looking for set piece. This is expected and this is what they are going to do. Do not give them a chance. Make sure that the team is ready. Make sure that the team is dialed in from the get-go. And this is how you are going to come out of this game victorious. The secondary key to victory is going to be Liverpool defense. You cannot concede any goal against Burnley. If you let Burnley score you first, you are going to be in a shock of your life. How they are going to defend after that is going to be crazy. You have to make sure that you do not give anything away. You do not get complacent. You are dialed in from the get-go. This is how you win this game. Do not give them anything. They are going to be looking for set piece. They are going to be looking for corner kick, free kick. They are going to be diving, playing on the counter attack. It is obvious and it is expected. Do not get complacent. Do not give them those second ball. Make sure that the second ball is cleared out of there. That is the only way you stand a chance. Do not get any funny ideas in a game like this, because Burnley is not going to be an easy one, especially for Liverpool. They are going to play low block, and we already know so far this season, Liverpool have struggled against teams that are playing low block, against teams that are packing the box. Pretty much that's been the Achilles heel for Liverpool so far. So I look forward to seeing this game. It's going to be interesting to see how they match up tactically. It's going to be an interesting one. For the next game we'll have on our list, we'll have the game between Nottingham Forest and Arsenal. Arsenal right now are enjoying themselves. Arsenal are playing pretty much the best football in England so far. They are not conceding goals. If they concede, they make sure they score more than their opponents, which means they are winning most of their game. Arsenal right now are in a superb run of form. They are winning and they are not losing. Even when they draw points, they are drawing, they are not losing the game. So kudos to Arsenal for the brand of football that they've been playing this season. They are finding a way to pick up points, and that is important if you want to win the league. If you want to win the league, you have to find ways to pick up points. It might not be good, it might not be the best, but find a way to pick up points. That is how you win the league. Going forward against Nottingham Forest, I don't think Nottingham Forest is going to pose a threat against Arsenal. I don't think Nottingham Forest has what it takes to be troublesome or worrisome for Arsenal. I think this is a game that Arsenal can win and win comfortably. This is a good and easy game for Arsenal. Arsenal just have to show up, pick up their points, and go home. That is it. That is what is expected of them this weekend. I don't think this is a game that is going to be troublesome or anything like that. It's going to be an easy game. For the key to victory for Arsenal, is going to start with their offensive line. We saw Gyökeres scoring against Chelsea, so we're going to see if he can go back to back, if he can start picking up form, start picking up momentum. He has finally scored against Chelsea, so now let's see what he's going to do in the next game right after that. So this game is going to be an interesting watch. I cannot wait. The likes of Saka, the likes of Martinelli, Trossard is going to be an interesting one to see what they have in this game. The offensive line is going to be paramount when it comes to game like this. You want to pick up maximum points, you want to score, and you want to score early, you want to kill the game early. You do not want to hang in there with Nottingham Forest. You do not want to let them feel like there is a game to be played. No, there is no game. Shut the game up and shut the game early and go home. That's it. That is the game that is expected of Arsenal. The secondary key to victory for Arsenal in a game like this is going to be their defensive line. Their defensive line have to make sure that they don't give anything away. Nottingham Forest is a side that is going to be looking for set piece too to score. They're going to be trying to play on the counter attack. So the defense need to be sound. The defense need to be aware. But I don't think Arsenal have defensive problem. Arsenal play a style of football that everyone defend, everyone attack. They move as a team. They track back as a team. They defend as a team. They attack as a team. So Arsenal is not going to have that much problem when it comes to that part. But their defense still need to be worrisome and they need to be alert. Do not give anything away against Nottingham Forest. That is the game plan for Arsenal. Arsenal need to be alert. Arsenal need to be ready. I think it's going to be an easy and comfortable game. The most thing we are going to be discussing out of this game is how many goals is Arsenal going to score against Nottingham Forest. That is going to be the conversation line. But apart from that, I think Arsenal have everything it takes to win that game. It's going to be an interesting weekend. There's a lot of fun games, a lot of key matchup. I am going to enjoy watching this game this weekend, and I want you guys to do the same. Don't forget, let me know what are your own opinion in the comment section. Dive in there. Let me know what you think. Who is winning, who is losing, who is dropping points, and who is picking up points. Let me know. Let's keep the conversation going, guys. Remember, it's not personal, it's just football. I will catch you guys next time.